Right, well, hi everybody and welcome back to LUNDY'S WILDCAMP stroke Bushcraft. Now I think it might be a start of a new year by the time you see this. So it's just after Christmas and I'm out for the day. I've been yomping all over the place and I ended up back in an area where me and Rooney built the big shelter, and I can't believe it. It's been months and months since I've been here, like absolutely ages. I did have intentions of coming back and dismantling and dispersing everything. I just never got around to it. And it looks like nothing's been touched. So there's, remember I had a big shelter there. Had a big shelter there where Rooney had it. The forestry come, took it all down. I come back, found it like that. And I end up building this. Well, it's still there. So I thought, why not? I was just going to rough it in anyway on the ground in a bivvy bag. So I might as well get a tarp up. Have my bivvy bag on there, my bear on there. Fire's already sorted. There's loads of wood lying around everywhere. It's probably saturated, like it looks it. But I think I can easily salvage a few bits of wood, dry some of this out. I don't need to have a massive fire in any rate. I'm not cooking anything spectacular today. I've just bought ration packs out and that. I've been to about 4 different areas of this woodland today. One of them I went to next to the hot tent area and it was just no good. Like, it was no good at all. It's too near certain things. Probably shouldn't be saying that, like, but it was. But anyway, I'm back here. This will be the final time I ever come to this location again, like. Well, possibly. Looks like there's been a couple of little fresh bits of tree come down, so I'm just gonna have a bit weary. I've been having a look up in the trees and everything looks safe. Now I know it's nice and calm now, but about 6-7 o'clock in the morning we're going to get gusts up to 40 miles an hour and we're going to get rain through the night as well. So I've just been walking around for a bit, check the area out properly, see what type of small bits of wood I can find. Now I know down that way there's a lot of it, so I can easily nip down there once I'm set up. Get lots of nice bits of dry dead standing. There's loads in here as well, like, but yeah, I think we'll spend the night here. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to get set up.
When we wake,
I'll see you in a bit.
hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.
Right, well, that's my system nearly set up. I've just got a few more bits and pieces to do. Obviously I've only brought a thin sleeping bag out with us again. I just want to keep on pushing it and seeing how it does. I have got a buffalo jacket to put on just in case it gets cold through the night. But I've got the same sleeping system as normal. My Nemo Tensa Mummy Regular. So just going to get this put up. Excuse all the rustling. Yeah, it's strange being back here. I'm surprised that this little bit of a shelter still standing compared to like how long it's been up. All the wood's absolutely saturated. That's been used for building the shelter that they've chopped up and everything. But yeah, one night only, and then we'll be dismantling it properly before I go, I think. I'm just hoping I've got the right thing to go on here. Oh, might be. It's been that long since I've used this Flextailgear pump. It's I've got the wrong fitting for it. Let's see how long it takes to go with the wrong fitting. But yeah, anyway, I've decided to come out lastminute.com for a night out. I was looking at some new areas and just wasn't happy like. So I end up back up in this area, come back to this camp. Now it might be a mistake coming back here like, but you know, it's for one night only, and we'll see how it goes. It is getting in there like, but I can feel it, it's not going in properly. Probably very quick, I just to blow it up with my airbag. But aye, so I've had a fantastic Christmas with the family. I hope you all have as well. And yeah, let's see what this year, the new year brings. There we go, and that's that done. Now we've just got the pillar to put up. Put this inside the bivvy bag, put the sleeping bag in, do my pillar, and then that's the full sleeping system. Obviously I'm using the 3.5 by 3.5 DD camo tarp. Gives us plenty porch in the front end here, and I've got plenty coverage over the whole of the shelter. So like I say, it's supposed to be dry until like about 11 o'clock at night or something, then it's going to get wet again. Heavy winds, there's 40-mile-an-hour winds due at about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. So I think I might be setting my alarm for about 5 o'clock, get up and pack up and get out of Dodge before the winds hit like. Right, well, good evening everybody. It's now dark. It's still light outside the woods, but inside the woods it's dark. It's now 10 to 4 at night. I've just got a kettle boiling. I'm just going to turn that off actually. I'm going to make myself a nice cup of tea. I've got a British Army ration pack out with us, so I need to start finding all the bits and pieces inside of here to make one. My meal for tonight is a sweet and sour chicken with rice. I did have a macaroni cheese in there as well, but I took that out and put it in the bin at home because I'll not eat that. If anybody's watching my Christmas one, you'll see I'm not a fan of cheese. All right, now there's lots of little bits and pieces in here, little snacks and things. I'll probably be munching through them tonight. I've got 3 Jack Daniels on the side there. I'm not going to have one just yet. I'm going to wait a little bit. But I really need to get a cup of tea. And I've got this nice big bar of chocolate, which is a hazelnut bar. So I'm going to munch on some of this as well with my cuppa. I've got all my wood done. It's all there. I've done a tiny little bit of time lapse, and the rest of it's just being collected off camera and snapped up. Some of it's wet, some of it's dry. We'll see how the fire goes tonight. If I can't see it failing, to be honest, because some of the bits I've got there are really dry, and I've got lots of nice little sticks underneath my magic carpet. I've got a nice festival above us, so if it rains I'm going to be okay, but if it doesn't rain I'll be sitting closer to the fire to keep warm because it's already getting cold now. I've had to put my little me neck thing on, my little snooze or whatever you call it, smooge, I can't remember. I've got my hat on, I put my softy fleecy top on. I've still got my buffalo to put on things like, but I can't feel the temperature dropping. I think it said it was going to get down to about 0, possibly -1 tonight. Tomorrow morning's going to be a bit of an issue because it's going to be pouring down with rain, and apparently at about 7 o'clock the winds are going to pick up really badly. Going to start off at about 28 mile an hour and reach up to about 40 miles by 8 o'clock in the morning. So I think I'll probably be getting up early, packing up, and I'll probably end up walking out in the dark, to be honest, because I don't want to be in here when there's 40 mile an hour winds, to be honest. And that's it. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get a cup of tea, and then I'll bring us back in a little bit when we get the fire going, because we're going to have to get some warm soon. So anyway, waffle. See you in a bit. Right, well, it's about time to get the fire on now because I'm bloody freezing. I've had to actually put my buffalo jacket on as well. So what I've got here is a couple of these little Twizzlers. I've got loads of little shavings in the front there as well, out of the packet, because it was the last two in there, so there's no point in keeping the little bits and pieces. So I'm going to give myself a fighting chance here. I'm just going to use the two of them. But today we're going to light it with a ferrocene rod from Forestfundamentals. This one is a one that's got like a wick in it. Okay, like a bit of string. And you just get it all nice and fluffy. And then fingers crossed. Takes for some reason it's not taking a bloody light. Right, let's get it fluffed up a little bit. There we go, it's fluffy duffy now. Might be a bit too much on there. My hands are freezing, I cannot hardly hold this. Why is it not gone? Normally light's dead straight away this. There we go. And we're just going to use that to light them too. And then put that out straight away. I've got loads of little bits and pieces on here. Just going to put that in my top pocket there. I've got some little branches. Start putting over the top of the fire. Nice and easy, nice and quick. Oh, that one felt a bit wet. Some of these are wet, like. There we go. That's the fire going. Oh, my hands. I tell you what, it's really, really cold tonight. Really cold. So I'm just hoping this fire is going to last. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to go around some of these logs that are off the ground. Everything's saturated like. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go around and try and find the best ones I can. I've got a few there, a few over the side. And I'm going to start leaning them up at the sides. Get them drying out a bit with the fire. So I've got plenty of wood. Right, well, that's the fire going nicely now. I've got some nice big chunks of wood on there. I've got a load at the sides and at the back as well, which are drying out. You can see all the steam coming off them, like. But the fire's going there nicely now. I've got some nice dry stuff mixed in with the wet stuff, so it'll all like work together. And like I say, I've still got all that there. And I've got loads of bits and pieces lying around I can get. But I'm getting a bit thirsty now. I'm going to put the water out the way because I don't want any of that. So I'm going to have myself a nice Jack Daniels. So I've got a honey Jack Daniels with us this week. That's happy days, like. And the cupboards are full of Jack Daniels and vodkas. For some strange reason, all my family seem to think I've got a bit of a drink problem. No, I enjoy getting me bottles of vodka and me bottles of Jack Daniels. It keeps us going. You know, for things like this, I only bring free drinks out, whereas I tell you what, like, when you're not sitting on top of that fire, it's cold, especially when you're touching them cans. But in any way, cheers everybody. Cheers to another new year. Oh. So I feel strange being back here, very strange indeed. It feels very cold up here as well, compared to being hidden in the other woods where I've been going. But yeah, so I've seen a bit of wind damage up here, because obviously we've had some strong winds over the last week. But yeah, It's definitely going to be a cold night tonight. I can feel it in my bones. Like I say, I've got all my layers on now, on my top layers in any weight, and I'm still cold. So I just have to keep next to that fire. But I've got some nice decent logs on there. Keep shoving loads of little bits and pieces in between them, like in the gaps down the bottom, just to keep the flames going, and it gets the big logs going. Like, oh, happy days! Like, happy days indeed. I'm just about finished my first Jack Daniels, so I might as well neck that. Well, I'll have a mouthful of it, and I'll just top it up with another lovely bottle. What I'm going to do, I'm going to have a couple of snacks. Now, these bottles here are great. I normally take them home and recycle them, but lately, because the wife uses that many of them, I'm just burning them. I'll have to get up and do that again, like, because it didn't go on the fire. So it's just one use now, like. But yeah, I've been eating the chocolate that my wife gives us. It's bloody lovely, that, like. This is Ritter's Sport. It's a hazelnut chocolate. It is absolutely lovely. So I've got about a quarter of that left. Oh, my light's just gone out. Hello from the other side. Hey, oh, sorry about that, everybody. I've just had to change my lights over. The batteries on the lights have died. So anyway, I've got some other things here. I've got some salted peanuts from the ration pack, which I'm going to give a little try. See what these are like. Just make sure they're down from the end. Might as well burn me rubbish. Salted peanuts. That's just salted peanuts. I've been eating some of these and all. You get some cola bottles. Cola bottles in a ration pack. What's going on? Hey, I'll tell you what, they're spoilt these days, like, aren't they? Cola bottles. They're tiny, like, but they're nice. I've had about half a packet of them already. I love me sweets. But what I really want to try now, that's a hand wipe that I should have been using before I start all my food tasting. So I'm going to just quickly clean my hands, because I've been picking loads of crap up off the floor and everything. And then I'm going to try some of these biscuits with some peanut butter. So anyway, we've got some biscuits here. They seemed a bit smashed, but these are some sort of cheesy biscuits. Why's everything got to have cheese in it? Anyway, oh, I'll tell you what, they're bloody lovely, them. I'm going to put them on. I've got a nice little place there to put them, and I've got some peanut butter. So what the score is with this is, it's like little snacks, little snackaroonies. All right, Rooney, son. Hope you're having a good time with the Bens, mate. Right. So I'm going to have a bit of peanut butter, which it's another thing I'm not a massive fan of, but it's all right. But the thing is, this is going to give it. Oh, I've just dropped half a biscuit on the floor. That's a bit solid, that, like. The biscuits are nice. The peanut butter's a bit, how should I say, a bit like gooey. But what the idea of this is to give you like a bit of an energy boost in it. Yeah, I like that. Now, I love peanuts. But peanut butter, it's alright, like. But these biscuits are really bloody good. Oh yeah. Looks like shite, doesn't it? Look at that. Looks like someone's just took a turd on my biscuit. Oh, it actually does. That looks like what the dog done this morning after eating loads of Christmas meats. Oh, am I putting myself off this or what? Oh, I've just got visions of eating dog shit now. Is that right? Look at that. Look at it. Definitely not dog shit. Lovely that though. But yeah. Enough of the peanut butter. Aye. It burns well. It actually pretty does. Right. It's that gooey, that horrible gooey texture feeling in your mouth. A bit like when I was tasting all that cheese with Rooney. I didn't like that kind of texture, me like in foods. But aye, good old Jack D's. Yeah, so I'm just chilling in front of the fire basically. There's not much entertainment going on at all because I'm by myself, so there's no banter. You know. So, but the fire is really good, like, really, really good. It's like a big hollow in the middle of it. So I'm going to whack, how dare it, I'm going to whack loads of sticks into the middle of the fire just to give it a bit of a boost, like. But, yeah. I like them crackers. I think I'll have the rest of them on their own. Let's have a look at the fire. Oh, look at that, man. Now that's what you call a good fire on a cold night. Oh, pardon me, sorry about that. That's called food appreciation. Well, hi everybody. Well, it's about 9 o'clock at night. And guess what I've been doing? Snoozing. I fell asleep in my chair. I woke up, I was freezing. So I just went and piled loads of wood on the fire. And I thought, hey, it's canny cold like. So I thought I'd check my phone, see what the weather says. And it's, I don't know why it comes up with morph up here like, but I don't know if you're picking that up there like, but it says -2 on there. So it's pretty darn cold. Apparently it's going to get warmer. It's going to go to 0 at 11 o'clock. And then it's going to go and start getting warmer at 1 o'clock. And then by 3 o'clock it's going to be absolutely lashing down with rain. So that's happy days like. But yeah, I just must be tired. Because I fell asleep twice tonight. And I haven't even had my tea yet. But I've just woke up and heard the owls going. So I must be so relaxed. But I tell you what, drying off all these big logs in front of the fire and then putting them on, it's working a treat like. It's working a treat. Look at that fire, man. It's just amazing. You wouldn't think it was -2. Not now in any rate. But yeah. I haven't even drank my second Jack Daniels yet. I've only got my little outer light on. I'm saving my big light for other shots, but cheers. No better than having a drink of Jack Daniels when you wake up. I can hear an owl in the background. No better than sitting in the woods with an owl talking away. Nice and close. There it is again. Ah, it's kind of far away, that lake. It's a beautiful noise though when you're in the woods. Listen to the birds, especially the owls on a night time. Ah, it's kind of far away, that lake. I don't think the GoPro will pick it up like in the speakers. But yeah, I'm going to liven up a little bit, and then I think I might get some water on the go and try out this sweet and sour chicken and rice boil in the bag out of a British Army ration pack. I don't think I've had that one before, but yeah, all these little snoozes, unbelievable. It just goes to show how relaxing it can be when you just sat there on your own, bit of tunes in the background, nice fire, a good decent fire on a cold night. Brilliant. I can hear that owl like. Right, well, it's 10 o'clock. I've had another snooze. It's unbelievable. So I've got my fire built up again, and I've got my food on the go. So what I've done is I've got me sweet and sour curry in there, and then halfway through that, until it got boiled up, then I put me I've just found a chocolate cake thing, so I've put that in as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some gloves on. I'm going to keep the water in there and keep the cake in there as well. So that's the cake there. So I'm just going to leave that in. And I'm going to put the lid back on. Just keep that heat in there a bit. And instead of opening it from its little rips up on there, I'm going to turn it on the side. It's a lot easier. And then just get your knife, slash the top off, put the knife away in a safe location. Looks a bit watery like. Take one glove off. I'm going to keep the other glove on because that's kind of hot, that like. So anyway, we've got a sweet and sour. I'm not sure if you're picking this up on the camera. Sweet and sour. It's got some nice chunks of chicken in, bits of pepper and things, onions. I haven't got my light on, have I? No. Right, let's get a little bit of sauce. That tastes alright, that like. What's this? I don't know what that was. It was nice though. There's a little chunk of chicken. Tastes alright, like. It's quite watery, but I'm going to give it a good mix. I wouldn't say it's got tons and tons of chicken in there in. You know, but it'll do. Then I've got that cake there. And also I found some more biscuits as well, so I might eat them as well. But anyway, yeah, it's not too bad. It's definitely a sweet and sour. You can definitely taste the sweet and sourness in it. It's got little bits of like potato and things in as well. something like that. But yeah, it's not bad. Definitely a bit of pineapple, that. Right, well, I'm going to get this down my neck before it gets too cold, and then I'll let you know later on what the cake tastes like. I'm not going to tell you when I'm eating it. I'll just tell you later on. Fire is amazing, like. Tell you what, the system of dry wood, wet wood is working a treat. It's just unbelievable. And them logs that's been on the ground have been lying there for absolutely months. Best part of a year, like, to be quite honest, through all sorts of weather. Happy days. Well, that's me tucked into the bed. The fire's still going. I'll just spin you around. It's that has been a fantastic fire all night tonight. And what I've done is I've dropped the bottom part of me, that part of the tarp I've dropped down just to stop, because the wind's coming this way, just to stop any rain coming through the tarp on the night time. I've got these as well, hand warmers. Oh my life, never used them for ages. I keep bringing them out and never use them, but I've put them on tonight, and yeah, fan-dabby dozy. So I'm going to be putting them in my DOS bag. I've still got my jacket on. I've put me I've still got my buffalo jacket on, and I've got me softy trousers on as well. So I'm just getting myself comfortable now, and that's it. The food was quite nice tonight. The cake, it was a little bit dry, like, but it was nice. I ate the whole lot of it, like. Oh, them hand warmers. And what I like about them is the magnetic. I'll leave a link in the description for these. All right, they're not that expensive. Obviously, each individual part charges, and it also acts as a power bank as well, each bit. All right, I've spoken about them before. You see them connect together. Lovely and warm, them, like. So, in any rate, I'm going to get tucked up in my pit. It's about 12 at night. I must have had about 3 snoozes all night as well. So I do feel tired now. So, and the fire's going to die. So I'm going to bed in my very small sleeping bag. But obviously I've got other stuff like me. Oh, what do you call it? Me down trousers, me buffalo jacket, and me hand warmers to keep us warm throughout the night. So I should be up in about 5 hours, 6 hours max. Get decamped. It's going to be pouring down with rain when I wake up. So we'll see what happens. Oh, Marty Vicar. My apologies for that rude introduction to my body, but yeah, it's been a good, nice, a really nice chilled out camp. I'm glad I come up to this camp actually instead of tossing on the floor somewhere. But in any rate, time to say good night. I'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning everybody. It's about 20 to 6 in the morning. The winds have been going since about 4 o'clock. I've been on and off. Getting stronger, the winds. Had a bit of rain throughout the night, but I've been absolutely toasty warm in this very thin snug pack sleeping bag. Putting a pair of down trousers on, what a game changer. And this thing is still going. I put this on about 12 o'clock last night. It's been going for nearly 6 hours. It is red as. Put it this way, it's that hot. I cannot keep it in my hand for too long. I woke up at 4 o'clock and the fire was still going. I can still see red embers in it as well. So I'll have to make sure I pour plenty of water on that. Get it all put out properly. I've already had a peer on it about 4:30 this morning, just to try and douse it down a bit. But it's been, it rained for a little bit and then it's just been trickling on and off.
I've been lying here for about the last hour contemplating on getting up, to be quite honest, because some of the gusts of wind have been quite strong, like, and yeah, I've just got a fear of strong wind now in the woods. Ever since that time me and Rooney had to bug out in the winds when all the trees were falling down, it's sort of like put a little bit of a edge on things when it's windy. Hence why I'm sleeping next to the edge of a woodland. But anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I'm going to get myself up, get dressed and that. As you can see, it's still a little bit cold this morning. But I'm toasty warm in this dust bag. That's the only thing that's stopping us getting out. Because once I get out of here, I know I'm going to start feeling the cold. But I'm going to get up, get dressed properly, and get a cup of tea on the go. I'm not really hungry, to be honest, so I don't think I'll be having any porridge. But I'll see when I get up. The rain's starting to kick in again. Aye, I'm a waffler, aren't I? 110% waffle. Right, well, excuse me, I'll catch yous in a more. Well, that's me up and about. I've been up for a little bit now, and I'm just busy packing away. I've got all my bed and that put away, like my sleeping bag and things. That's all in here in my patrol pack. This is a great little pack. I'll let you do a little review on this. Like, it is amazing. It's a good, decent material as well. So, but I went and made myself a hot chocolate. I just didn't fancy a cup of tea. Them tea bags are absolutely rank. That's something they need to sort out, like the tea bags, get a decent brand in it. But yeah, that's bulk. I'll just end up in the bin now, because I'm not going to have breakfast. I'm just not hungry. But I was nearly going to drink this last night, but I just didn't bother. Now that's one thing I can't say about British Army ration packs. The hot chocolate is amazing. Lovely jubbly. So at any rate, the rain's in. Excuse me. It's spitting. I'm just having a very slow pack up. It's only 6:30 in the morning. So it looks like I'm going to be home early today. There's no point in sitting around in my dust bag. I'm just lying there, so I might as well get up. And then as soon as I'm ready to go, I'll be away. Like, I'll just have to go by head torch through the woods. As you can hear, the wind. There's some canny little strong gusts coming through, like, but yeah, it's definitely chilly as well. I had to put my jacket on yet. I've still got that power pack thing in here, that heater thing in here. It's absolutely amazing. Like, I didn't use it that much. I'm going to start using it more often, like. So that's been on for what, 6.5 hours, and it's still going. That's unbelievable, that. So if it lasts that long when it's on constantly, it's going to charge a few things up if you need it as an emergency charging unit as well. But yeah, definitely worth having that. It's one of the better ones I've ever had. The stove, I can't remember the name of it, but I think I've spoke about it and done a review on it. I think it's the Sunflower by Fire Maple. What a stove that is. It's so fast at boiling. I think it's because this is so close to the actual pot. It took like a minute or something to boil a cup of water, and they're about half litres or something, them, you know what I mean? So happy days. Right, well, I'm not going to waffle anymore on the video. When I'm packed up and ready to go, I'll bring yous back. So I'm just going to chill out for half an hour, get myself packed up properly, make sure my head torch has got plenty of power. I'm going to whack the head torch into my power bank, get as much power in it as I can for the walkout, because I'm going to be walking in the dark. I don't think it gets light till about 7:45. So in the woods it's going to be dark after that, so I'll be at the car before then. Well, I should do it anyway. Like I say, it's only 6:30, so I reckon I'll be leaving here by at least 7:15. by the time I get myself sorted out, make sure that fire's out. What I've done with the fire is, I'll just spin my light around so you can see, I've actually, I think you can see it anyway. Oh dear, my stand's getting in front of everything. As you can see that it is raining. Like, I've moved the logs off the actual coals and tipped it upside down just so the rain can start hitting it. And then all my existing water and any peas I need will go onto that log, and that'll be nice and out. But that's not bad, that was a good fire last night. I was really impressed with it. The system worked well, and yeah, happy days. Waffle waffle, I'll see you on the way out. Well, that's me all packed up and ready to go. Bergen on my back, webbing on, hat and torches on. I've got a light at my chest as well, just so I can see in front where I'm looking ahead, at my feet when I'm looking ahead with my head torch, because it is absolutely pitch black still, look. And I've got to head that way through all the woods. But there you go, that's the bed. I'm sorry about the lighting. I'll put my head torch on. There you go, that's the bed area all done, everything taken away. Fire's been doused down with loads of water, plus it's pouring down with rain as well, so that's happy days. And I've just stacked loads of wood up at the side in case I ever come back again. So that I have got through quite a bit of wood last night, like. But anyway, it's pouring, it's really wet. And I've got a canny walk to go on, and it's dark and windy. My hands are freezing putting my tarp away. Trying to put a soaking wet tarp into a tarp pouch that isn't mega big, it's only meant for a small tarp. I can't even get the zip fastened on it, so it's alright, like. But anyway, I'm waffling like I always do. I'm standing in the piss and doing the rain. But anyway, thank you very much everybody for watching. I really appreciate it. Okay, don't forget, like, comment and subscribe. I do leave a comment because I do get back to everybody. Alright, and Happy New Year everybody. I hope you've had a belter one. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the new year.